Good morning, everybody. Make sure my volume is up and everybody can hear me. How is everybody this morning? Yes, my voice is a little scratchy, but I didn't want to skip live. So, good morning. Thank you all for being here. I'm trying to check this over here, make sure. Can someone give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me? Just want to make sure. Between my voice and my setup, I want to make sure I have everything all set. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Margaret and Karen. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Margaret. Perfect. Good morning, Renee. So thank you all for joining me. Listen, if my voice gets too crazy for you all, just tell me to be quiet and I will log off. Good morning, Aunt Bex. I just wanted to hang out with you guys. So much has happened since last week. I just wanted to make sure I got all my peeps and can say hi to everybody. Good morning, Lily. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm sorry if I did. I can only see a couple over here. I'm using my phone over here and my computer over here to try to see everybody. We have both Karens this morning. Really quick. I hope this time is okay for everybody. I think I'm going to keep it at 9 o'clock from now on. So Renee, I actually got you reinforcements. Margaret has agreed to work with you. So the two of you can take over. So, all right, can we talk about it? Can we just talk about how perfect my grandson is? I mean, oh, did you hear that? I mean, absolutely beautiful, perfect in every way. And good morning, Hui. Can I say Hui? Is that right? Good morning, everybody. So here's the deal. It took 2 days, 2 full days. And any of you that know me know that I'm an absolute crazy person when it comes to my daughter. The entire world revolves around my daughter. So when she needs me or when I feel that she needs me, I must be there. So I went to the hospital and I literally sat in the parking lot for an hour or two. And then I sat in the waiting room for an hour or two. Good morning, River Life. Thank you. Thank you, Lily. Thanks, everybody. So I told my son-in-law, I'm like, just ignore me. I just need to be close because the house is an hour away. So I needed to be close. So I sat in the parking lot and then I did actually get to go up and see her. And any of us that have been through it, you know how it is. I happened to be walking in the room as a contraction was hitting. So that was something. But then, you know, the epidural comes and everything. Good morning, Michael. Good morning. So, you know, everything progresses. And then the nurses, the doctors, my son-in-law, my daughter, everybody's like, you should go home. It's going to be forever. It's going to be forever. Against my better judgment, I said, okay. Something here said, don't. The second I get home, I actually recorded a coffee with Kim. And then I get a text from my son-in-law, we're going, it's go time. So I literally made it from here. And you guys don't know where, it's about a 45 to 50 minute drive to where the hospital is. And I made it in about 32 minutes. So was it safe? No, but I got there. And there he is. But my girl's doing great. I'm so proud of her. It is my first grandbaby and it's my only daughter, or my only child. So it's like everything was just, yeah, you know. So now I sound like this and I don't want to chance the fact that I might have a cold or something. So I'm letting it be her decision whether I come to the hospital and visit or whether I wait until they get home. So I'm going to actually text her this morning and say, I want you to call me and hear my voice and let her decide. I don't want her to feel any anxiety at all. She's got way too much going on. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. But it was an absolute whirlwind of emotions for me. I you know, I can't imagine for her. But and I can't share pictures. I'm sorry. I promised her I would not. She said, you may take pictures, but you may not share them online, and I get it. So I will not. But wow. Wow. And I said to my friend, Lori, who I think is on here, I'm not sure. I said to her, my daughter can't have another child because I can't take it. So, and after this whole ordeal, I'm not sure she will anyway, but it's fine. It's great. Everybody's happy. And my son-in-law, when he looks like he was looking out the window or talking or something like this, and he didn't know I was watching him, and he turned his head and he just looked at the baby and his face. Anyway, I don't think I have any tears left. I think I have cried so many different ways, so many different reasons. I've cried happy tears and sad tears. And yeah, so it was great. It's great. I'm glad we're moving on now. So let's talk a little bit more. First of all, good morning. I hope you all have your coffee or whatever starts your day. Thank you, Margaret. It did. It all turned out fine. If I start to cough, I will have Mr. Fortunate bring me cough drops. I haven't talked this much since my throat's been bugging me. But, so can we talk about the kiddos? It's so fun. So, recess. Recess was a giant field, okay? And I think there's 5 classes of recess. So we all line them up and they're all quiet because we have our hallway voices. Da, 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 da. And all of a sudden the door opens to the outside and off they go. And I looked at the other adults and I'm like, so we just let them go? They're like, yeah, it's a fenced in field. Let them go. Okay. Well, it turns out my nephew was in my class. And then a couple of other nephew or nieces were in 2 other classes. So, of course, they recognized me. And now all the kids want Kim, Miss Kim, to play tag. Do I look like a tag person? No, I'm not a tag person. So I was like, okay, let's play freeze tag. I said, I tag you and I freeze and you run. And that's how it worked. So they ran all around. They got nice and tired and relaxed for the rest of the day. Giddy up. So it turned out, I thought I just spilled. It turned out really fun. So I do go back this week. I'm teaching again Monday through Thursday. I don't know where I'm going to be, but we shall see. Oh, good times. Retire, they said. It's relaxing, they said. Yeah, good times. So let's do an update on projects. So are you guys having fun with this, or are you over it? Are you sick of it? Because I do have more projects in here to do. I just want to make sure you guys are still having fun with it. I have 3 more to share with you today. We've done a total of 10 with these 3. So if you guys still like it, I would love to keep going with it. If you're done with it, I will switch to another book and we can do something else. So far I have 7 tutorials up. Good, Karen, thank you. I have 7 tutorials up for the ones that we've done already. Sorry, I got a hair in my eye. And I do have 3 tutorials to put up, but I'm not going to do it until I get my voice back. So that might be a couple days. So you want to see what we've done. I put up some pictures, but I want to give you a one-on-one example. So here are the hot plates that I made. They're a little heavy because I do have the brick inside. I have the tutorials up for them. This one is a little bit big because it was their pattern. And it was a couple rows bigger. And they used double crochets. I used half. Lori. You don't have to participate. You don't have to, I promise. So this one fits more snug because it's made for the hot plate. And actually I'm using one under my coffee mug right now, and it's keeping my coffee warmer longer, so it works. So this is coming out. I also I made an oven mitt. Now I wouldn't go reaching into 500 degrees with this, but if you need to hold a pan or whatever, it should be fine. It's just, I figured I had an extra one because when you do tutorials, you make a couple rows and then you make a couple more and this and that. So you kind of have like 3 or 4 different versions of it. So I figured I would just take this and make something. I can always make it into a puppet. Right? I can make it into a puppet. I might put a tongue in there and make it, I don't. I can use this for my mugs when I'm making them on the Cricut. Do I have to do this every time? I think I do. Good morning, everybody. Be creative. Sorry, I've had little sleep, a little cold medicine, and a lot of coffee. So there's that. Okay, so these are done. So I'm putting them on the shelf behind me, which is where I'm putting all my projects that I've done from the book. What's next? Oh, you ready? Now, I did this in the waiting room, waiting for my little grandson to come. This is their pattern. Their pattern is single crochets, and this is a second piece. So they did this as separate, and then you have to sew it on. I didn't love that. Hold on one second. Hey, hon.
Yeah.
Could you bring me the cough drops, please?
Yes.
Thank you. So I didn't really, and I didn't like that it's 2 pieces. So I'm changing that. I will make that one could be Grover and I could make Kermit. Okay. So because this is not going for a child, I went ahead and hot glued on a little fancy hat, some eyes, and a mouth. I know that in a real octopus, the mouth is down there, but we're not going there. So that was their pattern. And then I did him. I put his little hat on. So again, not going to a child or a pet, so I made him how I thought it would be fun. So what I did was I made him half the size, and I actually continued the legs right on him. So it's 1 piece instead of having 2 that you have to sew together. And I like them better this way. Still not sure I love the hat. That's why I didn't attach it. But there he is, my little guy. I do love him. He's really cute. I do love him. So that was project number 9. So we've got that finished. Thank you. Delivery of, you want to say hi? Say hi, everybody. Hi, Mr. Fortunate. Hi, hon. Lori said hi, hon. So, excuse me for a cough drop, guys. No, Fritz, you may not have one. So there we go. The next one is a table centerpiece that they had. I did not. Renee says hi, honey. Karen says hi. Everybody's saying hi to you. I did not love making this one. It was a little tedious for me. But of course I wanted to be, I wanted to be fair and make it their way. So it's cute. Obviously I would use this one around Christmas time or maybe Valentine's Day. I even used sparkling red. So it was okay. So then I'm figuring to myself, well, I really don't want to make another one. What am I doing? So I decided to take their pattern and make it round. And this I love. So here we go. And I made it Easter colors-ish. So I figured I like it a lot better, the round one, than I do the square one. So that works. So this will be coming out as well. Yeah, it is pretty. It really is pretty. But by the time I got to putting the picots on here, I was like, oh my goodness, can this just be finished? So thank you, Ruth. Good morning. I'm glad you made it. Please, Ruth, excuse my cough drop. I'm trying to not have a coughing fit, which I haven't had, but you never know. But I do love this one. This one says Easter to me. So my sister-in-law has invited me over for Easter. And thank you, Debbie. And I'm going to bring this as her hostess gift along with the hot plate. So as you can see, I did it exactly the same. I did just the single crochets, and then these are V stitches. And I tried to do the same thing here. The trick for me was, as I was making it round, it was starting to bubble up or curl up. So I wanted to figure out a way. So I had to, in their pattern, they were just regular rows of single crochet. I actually had to do single crochet, chain one, skip one. They were just doing single crochet, skip one. So that helped to get this. And then with these, they were just doing chain one in the V and not chain between the V. And I changed it to chain one, skip two, and it worked. So there we go. That is coming up. So those are 2 more tutorials I have for you. Yeah, because I already put out the hot plate, right? I already did the hot plate. So next, what should we do next? You want to do the baby booties? I mean, it might be something we could use. So let's do the baby booties next. Of course, I will make them blue. Just saying. So this will be next. This will be the next one I start. We'll get that done. So I didn't get a chance to, let's see, I'm marking off all these things because I have so much to talk to you guys about, and then I get on here and I just start chatting and I forget. So got the table, da-ba-da-ba-da. Okay. So here we go, the Mug of the Month Club. I thought of a really good one. I would like all of you to tell me if you could buy somebody a cup of coffee, who would it be? It could be anybody. It could be anybody in history. It could be anybody famous. It could be anybody in your family. It could be anybody. If there was one person in the world, you walk into the little corner cafe and you can sit and have a cup of coffee with somebody, who would it be? That's what I would like for March's Mug of the Month. Thank you, Ruth. So if you could, you can either email it to me or I'll put my email up. I'll do some links. Let me do some links first, all right? Yeah, Michael, mine would be my mom. I would absolutely have one more cup of coffee with my mom. So I love it. I love it. Here they all come. You know, and I was thinking, you know, could be somebody in history. You know, I want to buy somebody a cup of coffee in history. But just in case you want to email me anything, let me see here. Here's my email address. Put that up there. That way I can keep Robin Williams. Yes, that would be a great cup of coffee, Renee. That would. What a brilliant person. Yeah, see? So it could be anybody. Who would you like to sit, have a cup of coffee with? So kind of reminds me of that show Jerry Seinfeld did, Comedians in Cars with Coffee. Some of those are really funny. But yeah, so if you could either put it here, and then what I'm going to do is we'll do it the day before Easter, which is March 30th. March 30th, I'm going to put them all, Billie Holiday. Yeah. Perfect. Or Jerry Garcia. Lori, Jerry Garcia and I have the same birthday. Just saying. So I'm going to put them all on a sheet and read them all to you when we get when we get to the end of the month. And then you can choose, do you want a Be Creative mug or do you want a Coffee with Kim mug? That would be totally up to you. So yeah, I think that's a fun one. I was actually thinking of that this morning. I'm like, who would I? And then I'm like, well, wait a minute. Maybe I could have a table for 4. And I would have my mom, my sister Cindy, Elvis, because my sister loves Elvis, and Neil Diamond, because my mom loves Neil Diamond. So there you go. But it's so many possibilities. It would be great. So I can't wait to see everybody's response. And then I'll write them all down. And the day I do the drawing, I'll read them out to you guys, if you don't mind. This cough drop's helping. I thought I was going to cough, but I'm not. So that's good. All right. Real quick. If you guys are interested in all of the projects that I'm doing from this book, I want to go ahead and give you a link to the book, just in case you want to go ahead and buy it for yourself. Where is it? There it is. I found this at a thrift store, but you guys, here's the link to it in Amazon. So there's that. All right, what's next? So I couldn't go to the hospital yesterday, so I actually ended up going to Goodwill. Oh, thank you, Ruth. I would love to have a cup of coffee, another cup of coffee with you. So I went to, there's a Goodwill, and I hadn't been for a while. So I went, and let me share some of the fun stuff I found. So on the Facebook page, somebody shared that they had been doing this. Okay. And I found these, they were 25 cents for the pile of them. So I said, absolutely. So I'm going to have to look and see if I can find a pattern on what to do with it, because I've never done this before. So I'd like to make something fun with this. Trying to see what it says on there. Darice must be the brand name of the craft. So that's one set of 1, 2. I got 4 of them. So that's neat. Let's see. Oh, so I do have, I know, right, Karen? I'm excited. So, yes. Boy, I almost choked on my cough drop, Lily. I got so excited. Can you please put up maybe a link for the pattern? Either send it to me or put it on the Facebook or whatever. That would be awesome. So there's also somebody I watch, the Art Junkie. She does a lot of cards, and I was getting inspired by her because some of her cards are so beautiful. So I found this book. Layered cards for every occasion. So I figure I'm going to look through here and see if I can make up some cards, because how cool would that be? Those of you that have ordered stuff from me or gotten stuff from me, you'll see that I tried to, handwrite cards for you. So I would love to do that. I think it'd be really neat. So I got that. And like I said, most of the time, the spine hasn't even been broken on this book, so nobody's even used it. So I'm going to do that. And then, bizarre bestsellers. Now, are they bizarre because they're weird, or are they bizarre because... Karen, that's sweet. Yep. That's sweet. Okay, so bizarre gifts. A lot of you that have been hanging out with me for a while know that I have signed up to do crafts shows and farmers markets and all that kind of stuff. So this will be fun to look through and see all of the fun. Okay, look. Are you kidding? Look at that baby. Just, oh, absolutely. I know somebody on this live who's getting a pair of leg warmers. Just kidding. Maybe. All right. What else did I find? What else did I found? Wow. Coats to knit and crochet. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness. I honestly think my mom had one like this, but it was blue. That's who I was thinking, Laura. You got some rainbow leg warmers coming. Maybe I'll make a bunch of them and that'll be a giveaway. So, oh, here we go. Check these out. So I'm going to look at these. Let's see a date on this. Do we have? There's no, what is it? It's pre-1980 because there's not one of those barcodes on there. All right, so everybody loves leg warmers. Careful what you ask for, everybody. I'm just saying. All right, well, I don't see a date on here, which makes me sad, but I really want to know. All right, well, anyway, I'm going to check this out. You think I have enough crochet books yet? Yeah. Is there ever enough? All right, and then I found this, and I'm not even sure. So it is an easy to learn Lasetta craft. And in here, apparently, is everything I need to make that blanket. So, thank you, Renee. You are quick, boy. You are lightning quick. So let's see what's in this, because even the lady at the store, when she checked me out, she's like, I don't know what this is. I said, me neither, but let's take a look. So it comes with, sorry, I'm making funny faces because they're all crunch it. Now it's gone. Okay, so please read all the instructions carefully. Baby clown Afghan. Oh, this looks difficult, but I'm not going to get scared. So it does have all the steps. That's cool. All right. And this is soft. It's not hard like do you guys ever do those latch loop rugs? You know what I'm talking about? The loop rugs that they used to have? This is not hard like that. This is really soft. So that's cool. Oh, it smells like my grandma's. Isn't that funny? Latch hook. That's it, Beck. Yeah, Beck. Ooh, a bird cage. Do you have a bird, Margaret? Just want to know. Okay, so what do we got? We've got, yes, latch hook. Good morning, Gloria. I believe this is your first live. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, so we've got 3 skeins, saying it right now, 3 skeins of white. And then I believe this is for, where's the picture? Oh, for goodness sake, here it is. That's for these going on the side. Can you see it? Yeah, see that right there? Okay. And then this is for the clown. So that means I have to sew. Oh, sweet, Margaret, I had a blue parakeet when I was in high school. But now I have cats, so I can't have a parakeet. But, so anyway, this goes on here. This goes on here. And it's a kit. And it smells like my grandma's house. That's so funny. It's actually really funny that I remember that smell because my grandma passed when I was 20. It's been a minute. Oh, that's nice. Margaret, you should absolutely get your books published. Do I remember you saying you did that a while ago, right? Yeah. I know, right? Leg warmers and latch hook kits. They're still selling the latch hook kits. Where did I see it? Hobby Lobby? I believe. I think I saw it at Hobby Lobby. So, there we go. Let's get this all back in there. Add that to my project list. Now, Renee put something up on Joanne's has them? Yeah. Renee put something up on the Facebook page. I would love for you all to check it out. Crocheted peeps. I love it. I absolutely love it. I want to make them so badly. First of all, I love peeps. I won't allow myself to have them, but what I do is I buy them this time of the year, and then I crack the package open and I let them sit for a month or two, and then I eat them because I love them still. I suppose I could freeze them and they'd be hard, but whatever. So that's most of what I found. And then until I learn how, right? Crocheted peeps. So Margaret, go over to the Facebook page. I will put a link up to that. Look at me all prepared with all this stuff. Come on. Here it is. Copy that. Copy that. I know, I crack me up. There you go. There's a link to the Facebook page. Check it out. And I would love to see what you guys are doing. If you've done any of my tutorials, yeah, I love stale peeps. If you've done any of my tutorials, I would love to see how they came out. I'd also like your feedback on them because it's very new to me to do tutorials. You'll be happy to know that I did not, or I am not using the camera mounted on my hat anymore. It gave me a headache. I couldn't do it. So anyway, one last thing I found at the thrift stores are these cute little cards. Before I can figure out how to make my own cards, I have these cute little cards just to, and they were like, 50 cents. So put them right there. So if anybody gets anything from me, expect a pretty little card with it. All right, let me check my list. What else do we have to do? I do have, like I was mentioning, tutorials. I have something that could help with, Michael, what? Tell me what could help with the camera because I am really struggling. And I need my sound better. I tried to order one of those microphones, but when I got one that I ordered, it was just for iPhones and I don't want to use it for the iPhone. So I figured out how to mount the camera and then reverse it so it looks like it's my view. So I'm doing that. I'm trying to do that, but it's hard because I want you guys, no, I don't use my phone. Because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, but it's really hard to put the camera in front of me and work around it. So it's a work in progress. You should absolutely make the peeps, Margaret, and show me on there. So while I'm thinking of it, let me get the link to, here is a link to my tutorials list. I want to share that with you. Perfect, Michael, thank you. There's the link to my tutorials. Any feedback you guys want to give me on the tutorials would be very much appreciated. Like I said, I'm new at it. I only know how to do tutorials from watching other people do them. So, oh, have fun, Aunt Bex. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. So yeah, if any feedback is good feedback. So, So yeah, I'm planning for the day. It looks kind of yucky out, but I got a report from a couple of my friends of the flowers they've got coming up. We've got crocus. We've got hyacinth starting to pop through. I think you guys saw my video of my quick walk through the garden. I've got some plants coming up. Of course, now the river has decided to take over the bottom half of my yard. So a lot of what I've already raked is going to be filled with stuff again. I knew it would come. I knew it would happen. You got daffodils? Nice. Nice. So, I mean, every year I rush spring. I really do. But I can't help myself. If I walk outside and I smell mud, game over. I've got to get out and play in it. I'm just such a little kid. I have to. So, oh my goodness, can you imagine my grandson playing in the garden with me? Sorry. I slipped back. Oh, I do have to get out into my camper. Add that to the list. Everybody's good, Sarah. Thank you. Everybody's good. Yeah, everybody's doing great. So, all right, guys. Well, we've been hanging out for about a half hour. I do want to thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. I want to thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all like, oh, the crocus. Yeah, they're the first ones. I hope you all like the new time. It seems to work well for everybody, so I'm going to go ahead. Tomorrow morning we'll be live. We will have, raking. We will have Coffee with Kim at 9. Remember to spring forward. So everybody who's in a state where you spring forward, you do your clocks tonight, which I really wish they'd get rid of that. It's so annoying. I mean, it's less annoying now. Yes, please, thumbs up, please, 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 thumbs up. So, yeah, I'm going to sleep. Yeah, 9 is better. I was starting at 8 because I didn't know if other people who were already established had lives at 9, but I kind of was watching, and nobody that I'm subscribed to or that I am not affiliated with, but familiar with, do the lives then. So I think 9 is a better idea. Lets us all get a chance to get up and get going, right? So, all right, guys, if you have not given me a thumbs up, could you please? We are at 915 subscribers. My goal is 1,000 by May 1st. So if you can share my content with anybody that you think might like some of the silliness and fun that we do here, please, please do. Invite, share, invite. I won't say it again. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for starting your day with me. And yes, I will see you later, Michael, at Art Junkie. Phew, members only. We're going to be making another one of those squares. Everybody have a wonderful day. Remember, be creative. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great day. Bye, guys.